From the longest to the shortest stage, the equally important 6.5 kilometre hilly time trial at Tullaroan, County Kilkenny. After two second-place finishes already, Claire Steels of Brother UK Fusion RT finally scored her long-awaited stage victory, and in a record-breaking time. The Lincolnshire rider was fastest against the watch in the Honda time trial to overturn a 7-second deficit to Josie Knight and move into the overall race lead for the first time.
To be honest, that was the stage 3 and stage 4. They were the stages that I was looking forward to the most. I was quietly confident going into the hill climb, with it being sort of more of a time trial type effort. I'm not one to hide the fact that I don't really have much of a kick, and in a sprint finish, I'm not really going to be up there. But I was fairly confident with how the stage had gone the previous day that I would do fairly well and sort of put her under a little bit of pressure going into the hill climb.
Steele's first RnmB stage win breaks the Team GB stranglehold and gives her a narrow but useful advantage of 6 seconds ahead of the penultimate stage. Shackley's third place overall gives Team GB a useful tactical option. With Steele's now in magenta, Knight still controls points and young rider competitions. The action moved to Kilkenny city centre for the popular 5th stage criterium circuit race around a fast and technical 2.1 kilometre lap starting at Kilkenny Castle. 1 hour of racing would produce the fastest bunch stage of the week and test sore legs after 4 tough days of racing. Relentless attacking throughout whittled the main group down from the 83 starters after first Josie Knight from Team GB and then Norway's Amalie Lutro of Team Region Sur had taken the mid-race preems. Wearing the blue points jersey, Knight shrugged off her disappointment at losing the overall lead as she set about putting the new leader, Steels, under pressure.
I think for me going into it, it was survive the criterium. And just, don't do anything silly, stay out of trouble. And like you say, protect the jersey. And I had a fantastic team around me. And in particular, Natalie Grinzer was just, stay there, Claire, stay there. Just stay out of trouble. Fantastic person to have by your side.
Norwegian junior champion Natalie Mitzvein opened a small gap, but as the riders took the bell, a bunch sprint seemed inevitable. 37 riders were still in the lead group into the final kilometre, with Team Ireland and Team Region Sur Norway jockeying for position at the front. Through the final corner and up the short drag on the parade in front of Kilkenny Castle, Amalie Lutro had the strength to hang on for her first RnmB stage victory in 3 visits to the race.
Yeah, today matched my expectations, but not the other day, so this was fun to finally get to show what I'm good for. Yeah, it was fast from the start, but that's how I like it, so I enjoyed it.
Lutro's win was a first for Norway in RnmB, ahead of Eleanor Backstead and Lara Gillespie. Claire Steels was safely in the lead group to preserve her 6-second lead going into the final day. Gallagher was the best placed Irish rider, with Natalie Grinzer fighting to keep the mountains lead.